I'm Elizabeth, and the topic that I'm going to be talking about related to science is the male birth control. I find this very interesting because being a health major and wanting to go into nursing and possibly become either a neonatal surgeon, or not neonatal surgeon, my bad, a nurse, or a pediatrics nurse, or a labor and delivery nurse, I find this kind of very interesting that birth control has always been something that is the women's responsibility and men just worry about condoms and that's it. And with all the different options we have with female birth control, such as the pill, the patch, the IUD, the implant, so on and so forth, the fact that they're working towards getting more options for men, I think is very interesting. And basically what it's not available yet to the public because they're running tests. A lot of the side effects that they've noticed from clinical trials is they're hormonal. If they're hormonal, they have the same kinds of side effects as women's birth control, such as depression, irritability, acne, breakouts, things like that. But basically, right now, the problem that I've noticed that they've been having with the male birth control is that women are born with, like, for instance, women are born with all the eggs that they will ever need at birth. Obviously, when you hit puberty and mature, those eggs mature, and that's when you're actually able to become fertile and have kids of your own. Men, on the other hand, make thousands, actually probably millions of sperm every single day. Actually, every couple hours, they're constantly making sperm. This is why women are on a time clock, and so around the age of 30, 40, it's dangerous to have kids. Whereas men, on the other hand, can continue impregnating women until they're probably well into their 80s. And so basically, in order for the male birth control right now to be effective and actually work, is men would constantly have to be taking it. It's not like how women's birth control works, where at the same time every single day you take one little pill and you're good. Men, on the other hand, because they make so much sperm, basically, think of it like this, their sperm would basically be eating the pill and just devouring it, eating it up. So they'd have to take like maybe a pill every hour or so, and it's just not practical for the everyday male. And so they're trying to work on that. They have another one that I've seen that they've been working on is some kind of like a topical, kind of like a topical ointment. They're looking towards hormonal and non-hormonal. Obviously, like I said, hormonal is going to have more effects on the body because it's affecting you on the inside, whereas non-hormonal, probably most men are going to like that more. I've heard a lot of good stories that they're getting closer with the research. It's just not perfect yet, but they're still running tests. But yeah, I think it would be really cool to see men have some responsibility when it comes to birth control and worrying about not getting pregnant rather than women always having to worry about that. So that's my take on the male birth control, and being somebody that wants to go be a nurse and, you know, be a labor and delivery nurse. I find things with like the human body and like the female body like specifically, and babies and childbirth and child development. I find all that stuff very fascinating, and so I would love to see a big medical breakthrough in the contraceptive industry with male birth control and female birth control for that matter. So thank you.